guys, thank you for watching my video, and today I want to talk to you about toxic friends. Yes. Why does it seem so low? I don't, my camera seems so low. Okay, is that better? I hope so. Okay, toxic friends. Do you guys know what a toxic friend is? Okay, it's pretty much like a bad friend. It means a bad friend. And I got a pillow here, just something that, keeps me nice and cozy, and I just wanted to hold it throughout the video, so that's what I'm doing. So let me get into toxic friends, a bad friend. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. How do you guys feel when do you know when you have a toxic friend? When do you know? How do you feel when you have a toxic friend? When you have a bad friend, how do you know? How I knew was me, my own personal story here, because I had two toxic friends in my life, two big ones. One was a guy, and the other one was a girl. Not at the same time, but of course it's, if it was at the same time, I would have probably, gone mad. It was at separate times. I couldn't handle them both at once. No way. Having two toxic friends at one time, hanging out with you, oh my god, that would be a complete nightmare. But one toxic friend is enough. It's a nightmare. I used to hang out with my toxic friend. Let me talk to you about my guy toxic friend. This guy that I used to know. He was a friend, a toxic friend. Somebody that made me felt, after being with him for 10 minutes, hanging out with him, and that 10 minutes I felt like 6, 10 hours, 20 hours. It felt like a long time. Being with a toxic friend, it drains your energy, your mood, everything, your emotions. It just completely just drained you to death. It makes you feel bad. It makes you feel horrible. It makes you feel like when you're with that person, and when you go home from seeing that person, it makes you think to yourself, why am I the heck hanging out with this person that makes me feel just so ick? And ick is the word, ick. A toxic friend makes you feel really icky. Why are you hanging out with somebody that makes you feel icky for? A toxic friend can be somebody that puts you down in a joking way. Like put you down and, oh, I'm just playing. But just keeps on doing it though. Oh, I'm just playing, I'm just joking. And it's like, whatever they're saying as a joke, as a put me down, it's not funny. It's something it's not even funny. It's something kind of serious. So they shouldn't even be like joking around with you in that matter. You know what I mean? Just things that you find offensive, they think it's funny, nothing to it. They just drain your emotions. I felt drained, completely just, so a lot of times I went home with a headache. I went home, basically wanted just to lay down and take a nap. Soon after I got home from seeing that toxic friend, because I felt so drained, I felt tired, I felt just like they just drain your energy. They just you don't like them, but you're hanging out with them just for the sake of, because you don't have any other friends, so you're dealing with a toxic friend. Because that's pretty much the reason why I was hanging out with a toxic friend, because I didn't have anybody else in my life, and I was bored, and I wanted to hang out with somebody, so I kept on hanging out with a toxic friend that made me feel worse about myself, worse about him. When you go places when I went places with him, I didn't have any fun. It was nothing but just chaos, you know, you don't have no fun with that person whatsoever. It just, everything that you guys do, it's nothing but a big headache. You feel stressed out when you have a toxic friend. And when I said, if you hung up with somebody, a toxic friend, for 10 minutes, it really feels like 20 hours, 10 hours. It feels like a long time. So let me tell you about my toxic friend number 2, a girl that I used to hang out with. Every place where we went to, it was drama. Nothing but drama. She would be like a girl that would just get loud, get bitchy at people for no reason. Everything was just pretty much just all in her head. That she would be like, if somebody is like looking at her, just glance at her, she'd be like, what? Just start a big scene at a coffee shop, at a mall, at Target, Walmart. She didn't care. She would make a big old scene where she would get loud, she would start an argument with the person, want to fight the person, and I'm a quiet person, and she was really like a, am I going to say this term? I hate saying this term because a lot of people think, whatever, but she was straight out ghetto. Ghetto. She would act just so ghetto. She always wanted to fight people. She thought that people was talking about her, didn't like her, so she would act out. And it was a toxic friend because I felt that hanging out with her for 10 minutes felt 20 hours. I felt drained after going home, after hanging out from her, being with her. I felt drained, emotionally just drained, stressed. I didn't like hanging out with her, but once again, I did because I didn't have nobody else in my life at that time. So I was desperate, I was lonely for a friend. So I hung out with somebody that didn't make me feel good whatsoever. And she wasn't a toxic friend that would crack jokes. She'd just be like more so like really just embarrassed. She would embarrass you wherever you guys would go, like out together. She would embarrass you too by always wanting to fight someone because she thinks that person doesn't like her, or she would think that this person, like, like cut her, like she's standing in line to buy something, and she thinks if she thinks that somebody, stood in front of her, she would be like, hey, she'd be like, you're not gonna, jump ahead of me. And she would just be like really rude and loud where other people would look, other people at the store people, the store managers, the security was called 2 times before. And I was left with embarrassment because I'm hanging out with her. That's what a toxic friend is. Somebody that doesn't make you feel good about who you are, and you sure don't feel good about who they are. I felt ick hanging out with her, nothing but stress. Driving the car with her was just a nightmare. She would just honk her horn, road rage at everybody. All that tension that she had, all that anger, that she would just be angry, slash out, want to argue and fight people. Really lead her up to be a toxic friend. Somebody that was very toxic for me, and she used to stress me out. I no longer hang out with her whatsoever. I no longer hang out with him either. This other toxic friend I used to know. I no longer hang out with both of them anymore. And the guy toxic friend, I hung out with him because I was lonely and I just wanted a friend. I hung out with him for, 8, 9 years? Too long. It's way too long. The girl that was toxic for me, toxic friend, the girl I was hanging out with her, for about 4 years, off and on. And it was a nightmare. So that's what a toxic friend is. Somebody that makes you just feel like shit. And just drain your emotions, your mood. You could be in the happiest mood and hang out with them for 10 minutes, just put you in a bad mood. So that's my video of a toxic friend. If you have any questions, please leave me a down below. They're tiring. Do not get one. If you have a toxic friend, get rid of them. They're not worth it. They put stress, agony in your life, and you don't want that. It's bad for your heart. Take care. Thank you.